Hey there everyone, Tim Heinrich from TeamRev.com here. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what exactly a Beachbody Coach is. Now, if you have a Beachbody program like P90X, Insanity, TurboFire, Hip Hop Abs, Slim and Six, there's a whole slew of them, you might have heard about the coaching opportunity. You may have looked up stuff online and found a number of Beachbody coaches online sharing their stories. You may have even been contacted by somebody who said they were assigned as your coach. And you might be wondering, what exactly does a Beachbody Coach do? So that's what I'm here to clarify today. I myself am a Beachbody Coach, so if you've watched any of my videos, checked out my website, this is what I do as well. First though, I want to give you a little bit of background on the company itself. In 1998, Beachbody was formed by a couple of guys named Carl Deichler and John Congdon. Here's a picture right here. Their mission then, as it is today, was to end the trend of obesity and help people lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And that's what we all strive to do as Beachbody coaches. Now, in the beginning, Beachbody was just an infomercial company. They came out with a number of different programs. Some did well, some did not. They didn't have a real hit on their hands until they came out with the program Power 90, which they co-developed with Tony Horton, which those of you who have done P90X know Tony Horton quite well. This was a more basic program than P90X, but it was a great program, got people great results. It gave a very distinct system to follow, a nutritional guide. It was one of the first of its kind, and it did really well. So they followed that up with P90X, P90X2, X3, Insanity, TurboFire, a whole slew of other programs came out, and they really positioned themselves as one of the leaders in the home fitness revolution. Now, that was all well and great, and they were happy, they were making lots of sales, but they realized at a certain point that while people were buying their programs, there were a lot of people who wouldn't actually follow them through because they had no form of accountability. So they would buy these programs, they'd be all psyched up, and then maybe they'd try them once or twice and then leave them on the shelf, or they might not even have unwrapped them in the first place. And while it's great to make sales, Beachbody did have that goal of truly ending the trend of obesity. They really wanted to help people, and they really wanted people to experience what these programs had to offer. Now, back in those days, they had these free message boards, which they actually still have today on teambeachbody.com. And this is a place where their customers could go and ask questions, look for support, look for accountability, and other customers who had already gotten great results with the programs would respond to them. And now, these were not employees of Beachbody. These were just people who were excited about the program and wanted to share their stories. So Beachbody thought to themselves, how can we find a way to actually compensate these people for their times? You know, they are the ones who are getting these people engaged. They're the ones that are getting us these great transformation stories for our programs. So why don't we find a way to cut them in on the deal? And this is how the coaching network formed. Back in 2007, they asked a handful of some of their best customers to become independent coaches. And that's where the coaching network came from. Now, as a coach, and I'll explain from my own point of view as well, we are a free resource to anybody who has a Beachbody program. So when you buy a program through the 800 number, through Beachbody.com, through TeamBeachbody.com, you will automatically be assigned to a free coach. And that coach is there to help you with motivation, accountability, support. Any questions you have, you can direct at that coach. You essentially have your own liaison to help you with your program. This is a great resource that Beachbody offers. Now, there's a number of different ways that we work as coaches. I myself, I do a lot of online accountability groups. I like to get people together in groups because that group dynamic really helps get you engaged. And particularly on the days where you really don't feel like you're doing your workout, if you check in with your group and you see a bunch of other people who've already worked out that day, man, it gives you some great fire to keep going. You know, you're like, they're doing it, I got to do it too. I can't keep using my excuses. It's a great excuse buster. We also do one-on-one consultations. I work with people through text, email, phone calls, whatever way you're most comfortable with. It's all about helping get you engaged and keeping you on track throughout the duration of your program so that you get the results that you want. Now, the great thing about all of this is that my services are free, okay? You buy a Beachbody program, you don't have to pay me for any of the support that I do, any of the time that I invest making videos, helping you out with texts, putting you in a group, putting you together with people who really want the same things that you do. That is always going to be a free service to you. Beachbody compensates coaches through a generous commission as well as bonus program. So this is how you're able to get free services, and we're able to make additional income and possibly even a whole career out of doing this. So that's essentially what a Beachbody coach does and what they are. So I hope that's clarified a few things for you. If you do have additional questions, feel free to email me at teamrev@gmail.com or post them up in the comments below. Now, if what I just described sounds like something that you'd be into, particularly if you've already had some success with a Beachbody program, maybe you've already given some inspiration to a few people around you, you might want to talk to me about becoming a Beachbody coach, all right? Just email me at that teamrev@gmail.com because I'm always looking for other ambitious and motivated people who are looking to make a difference in the lives of others to join my team, all right? Because I can't do this alone. The coaches that are out there, we need all the help we can get, all right? So get in contact with me. Take care. Have a great day, and keep firing it up out there, guys. Take care.